Hey guys, so I'm gonna be doing a video about my second business model. I just want to go a little bit more in depth and more behind on why I'm doing this or that. I'm right now planning it. I need to save up for it because it is pretty pricey on what I'm planning to do. And so what I'm planning to do for my entrepreneurship is to go and kind of rearrange things because the first business model was a lot. So the second business model, I think, will give me the income streams that I would need if I want to go back doing the first business model, because I realized that I would definitely need more help. So for the second business model, I want to do a vending machine idea, and I've never done it. And but from my understanding in life, everything is to just go and have fun and experience. So I'm gonna do something brand new, something I've never tried, but I've thought a lot into it, and I'm going to be explaining a little bit more on why it's outside the box ideas and why I'm doing this or that. So pretty much it is a vending machine idea, and saving up for that right now. I'm kind of looking for a 9 to 5 so I can get that, and then on the side I'll keep doing this social media, so that way I can eventually go and be able to do affiliate marketing and get paid for the videos. So my thought process is that get a vending machine, and I don't want to do it like everyone else. I want to do it like a different kind of approach where it kind of involves psychology in it. And I'm going to be explaining a little bit more. So I am one of those people, I see a lot of patterns, and a lot in my life I've always wanted to test it out, but I honestly was afraid. I thought that I was just too stupid or something, and maybe I just didn't understand this or that. And so now that I'm older, I kind of want to see if these thoughts, were they even correct at all, pretty much. And so basically I just want to see, is this even like correct in my thinking of psychology and how people think and how people learn. So what I'm planning to do is I'll go and get a regular vending machine. And normally in vending machines, there's a lot of like sugary things or drinks, pretty much cold drinks. And there's some people that get a little addicted to it because they'll see like some kind of sugary item and they'll get it. And then they'll keep going back over and over and over again because it's they're addicted to sugar. So that's why there is so many sugary items in there, because they know that people are addicted and they'll keep coming back. And so I had this idea in my head to go and figure out a way on how to use this kind of thought process to go and help people have better lives. And so I have thought a lot into this, and my thought process is that I kind of want to go and use it as a way to teach people. So I have a education degree, and so I've been wanting to use it in a way that is out of the box idea, pretty much. So a lot of my ideas are very outside the box. And so I'm probably going to be deterring a lot of different people because the way that I want to do things is very different. So pretty much that for this kind of business model, I have gone and figured like what is my goal exactly. So my goal is to have people be in a happier place or find more fulfillment in their life, and then improve the economy is my goal. And then to improve the economy is to encourage people to spend, and then to help the ones that don't have enough, or show people that there is another way to make more money to go and spend, so that way they have it. And then also I want to share my passions is my goal, and then like stories or poems. And then also I want to change people's thought processes. And then and just pretty much just teaching people. And so I have my notes right here because it's a lot. I have been trying to figure out a way on how to bring up kind of like a presentation thing, and then me talking to you guys. I don't know how to do that. I'm trying to figure out on how to go and do that. So write it in the comments if you guys know a free application where I can implement presentation into my videos and then me talking. So pretty much those are my goals. So how do I go and bring those goals to accomplish it? So pretty much when I say I want people to live happier lives and find more fulfillment, so what we need to do as humans is to go and do a lot of affirmations, which is words that we say to go and have us realize what our full potential is. So that would be positive things constantly that we have to hear all the time. And a lot of people don't want to do this. So I have figured out a way where people that are addicted to sugar, they will be getting this certain affirmation, and it will go and have them become addicted to want to come back over and over and over again. Because when there is something positive, it kind of sends off a dopamine in our brain, and it makes us become addicted. So another thing is that the way I'm going to be teaching is through a bulletin board. It's going to like the vending machine is kind of like a bulletin board kind of situation. So a teacher goes and communicates to her students or his students is through one of the ways is through a bulletin board. So if you're in an elementary school classroom, you'll see a bulletin board, and normally this bulletin board has it has like some kind of saying or some kind of beautiful picture, something about the season. If you go and look it up online, you'll see what I'm talking about. But generally in elementary schools, they have bulletin boards, and they will go and decorate it, and basically all of the students go and look at this for information. Sometimes teachers will put up information to go and communicate, or they'll just go and do like a pretty picture or whatever it is, or hang up their students' work kind of deal. So I'm gonna be treating the vending machine kind of like a bulletin board situation, and just like a teacher would do. And then pretty much how to make it interactive, this vending machine, and to the if I want to view you guys as my students, then I would go and create an activity. So it would be scavenger hunts. And basically, scavenger hunts is going to be hints of the free book that I'm giving. So what I want to do is go and contact different businesses that want to hold on to the book, and they can put in their coupon if they want. And then they're gonna go and the people will go and look for this book, and the hints that I give will have them go all over town if they want. And then it was supposed to be like a fun activity, like a group activity. Then you go to the business and you'll find the book, and basically this book pertains to the questions on the scavenger hunt. And then I'll have the coupon, and hopefully it will encourage people to spend if they want. And then basically in this book, it'll have what my thoughts are about the book and what I've learned. I think that it is amazing that we can learn from each other, and it feels more personal through letter form. And so I'll go write letters, and then one of them is going to be introducing me as an entrepreneur, and then the second one is basically what I've learned through this book. And this book is meant to go and hopefully have people realize something about themselves. It will go and have people want to go out more and spend. So that is going to increase the economy, I believe. Also, have people learn through each other, and then go and learn something from the book and learn from whatever hints that I gave out on the scavenger hunt for people. So basically that. And then what I want to do, so the items that are each item in the vending machine will have like a QR code, and basically it will go lead the people to my channel, and they can go and look for the affirmation that was on their item, and then they'll go and watch it. And if they want, they can subscribe. It's up to them. And basically that will bring in people. And I think that so what I've noticed a lot when I was in college is that a lot of people, they'll go to the vending machine and then they'll take their snack, usually a sugary item, and then they're gonna go and eat, and then they stare at their phone a lot. So what I'm realizing, we are addicted to our phone. So I'm gonna go and figure out a way. My thought process is figure out a way on how to incorporate what people are addicted to and try to change it into something positive. So there's going to be an affirmation, and then there's a QR code to lead to my channel. And then pretty much you guys will learn whatever affirmation that I put out. Now, then I am thinking of my thought process behind doing this is that hopefully this will go and bring up attraction and all that. That is my goal, is to bring up attraction. So the way that I'm bringing in traction is, first, I did social media. 2 is that it is a little off, a little weird on the way that I think and the way I do things. So I know there is going to be talk about it. 3, that I go and incorporate a business to go and connect it to another. So I am doing like coaching, journal of the day, any advice, stuff like that, deep discussions. And so then they'll go onto my platform, and then so pretty much there's like a connection right there between, the affirmation and then leading to the social. So that kind of brings up being more noticed, because people will talk about it and they're going to say yes or no to the idea if they like it or not. So since it's going to be on sugary items, then most likely people will go back, because they're getting they're getting instant gratification. That is what we humans are very addicted to. And then sugar, so they're having sugar, they're having their instant gratification, and then they're having the affirmation, and I think that that forces in positive reinforcement to have them come back and go learn something new or whatnot. And then pretty much another thing is that I am wanting to go, since I'm doing this vending machine a little differently than other people, that there's going to be a talk and people will flock to it and see if this is even a popular idea. And if this is a popular idea, then people will go and want to be interested in putting their products. So I'm thinking that since we humans are addicted to sugar, I can go and have that out for a bit, and then other entrepreneurs that want to promote their healthy snacks, slowly but surely it can go in there, and I have gained leverage for other entrepreneurs that want their name out. And so that way there's interactiveness, there's entrepreneurs having leverage, and then also new things are out. And then so pretty much the streams of income that I am hoping that I am gonna get out is the items, and then leading my audience to the channel, to my services that I provide. And then when I say items, I'm talking about like the items in the vending machine, and then gaining leverage. So the entrepreneurs that want to put in their products, then I would get a little bit of the percentage because it's in my vending machine. So that would be another income stream. And then since I'm leading people to my videos, then I would go and get the income stream of the RPMs, and the RPMs meaning of how many times a video is clicked, and then also just the Google ads that I am wanting to have once I reach a certain amount of subscribers. And then, any advertising that businesses want to put on my vending machine. So I'm hoping to get 5 income streams out of this. And I think that the way I'm doing it will bring in traction because it is very out of the box and all that. And I am using psychology into my idea. So what I am saying, how am I using psychology? You guys are wondering, because it's a little strange. So if you go and look up yourself, we humans do have an addiction to sugar, and that is kind of why when people go and sell sugary items, usually it is it sells pretty well, and they will keep coming back. And every time you have sugar, you're having your dopamine hit. And so which is your pleasure sensors pretty much. And then you go and so basically if someone's selling sugary items, they know that the person will keep coming back over and over and over again because they want that hit over and over and over. So when it comes to like a vending machine, you are getting instant gratification by your sugar intake very fast, and because it drops down really quickly, you just put in $1 and then it comes back right away. And then your food item, and then some of them are very bright or whatever, so it kind of catches your eye and all that. People that understand how the masses work, so if something's very eye-catching, they'll know that people will flock to it. And then pretty much that since I'm putting positive affirmations on these items that people feel that they need, like sugar and all that, then it goes and kind of gives it a positive connotation. And so with that included, then it kind of makes people remember. So when you have dopamine hits, people will remember whatever happened, pretty much. And then what is it? So something flashy, and yeah, because usually when something is flashy, people will gravitate it just in general. That's just how we humans are. And then adding something that's interactive, such as a scavenger hunt of a message, is considered memorable. So to have us kind of stand out, I think, is that we have to figure out ways on how to be memorable. And from my understanding on how to be memorable is to, so if you look this up, there's a fact that if you go and increase someone's heart rate, then normally whatever is going on, then they will remember it even more so. It's more intense, that whatever they're feeling or doing. So when you are in fear, your heart rate goes up, right? And so you're going to remember that. Or when you are in love, your heart rate goes up and you're going to remember that more, for an example. So what I'm doing is that I am trying to increase people's heart rate. And so how do I do that is to go and figure out the dopamine hits and how to increase it even more so, which is through affirmations, and then having them go on my channel and watch a video that pertains to it. And then I go and have them go on a scavenger hunt, and that increases heart rate because they're going to be going from to and from places and all that, and that increases the heart rate. So that is how you're going to be memorable. And then that, at least that's what I have found out throughout life, that is how you do it. And then teaching something by having a person go through many physical steps is usually something that you're gonna remember. So for an example, I could give someone a worksheet and the exact same things, right? And most likely they will not remember it. I guess it depends person to person. But most people, if they're given a worksheet to do something, they're not going to learn. Now, if you go and have them do physical things for the same exact lesson, then basically they're going to remember. So for an example, let's say there is a worksheet on how to fly a kite, right? Now, you could go and do a worksheet of it, or what you could do is go out and actually fly a kite. Now, which one is going to go and make you remember that whatever on how to fly a kite? Most likely you going out yourself to go and fly the kite, right? And so that's kind of what I'm doing, is to go and have people go out physically, and they're gonna go and learn for themselves, and it increases the heart rate because if I go and put a timer on how long the scavenger hunt will be, then their heart rate is going up because they feel like they're being timed for that. And so they'll get the letters, they'll get a free book, and then depending on what kind of lesson that I want to do, let's say it's money, then possibly there will be a little for whatever that I'm trying to teach. So, but it will never be like so much, because I do not want people fighting over this. So that is my thought process, and my intention is to have things linked together in the things that I do. So make it into a pattern. So a pattern is basically where you go and everything repeats somehow. So everything is linked somehow. So basically that is my intention. So almost everything that I have thought of is very linked together. Now, my original thought process was that to have this vending machine, use it as bulletin board, and I would go and put up unicorn magic stuff on there, whatever promotions that I got, or whatever else that I want to put on there, but that's okay. Like, it is what it is. So it's going to be a little different now, but I am figuring out ways to bring up that income. So maybe if I wanted to, I could go back, because I would need employees for the first business model. So that is what I'm really trying to do, is make sure that everything is linked together. And I'm using as much as I can, knowing on how psychology works and how to be memorable and how to go and be seen, pretty much. And basically, I give people what they feel they need, what is missing. So basically, when you are wanting to go and be memorable, you have to go and make people, you have to give them what they need. So make them think that they need this or that. So basically, for vending machines, people think that they need this cold drink on this very hot day. And I mean, maybe you may feel that you need it right this very moment, and you feel like you're gonna die or whatever. But in actual reality, you really don't need it. But some people may feel that they need it. So if you go and figure out what people think they really need, then you got them, pretty much. And like, for an example, people feel like they need sugar, so because it's an addiction, so you go and have it out for them, and they'll see it, and instinctively they will go and want it, pretty much. And then I'm doing positive reinforcement by doing affirmations, and because it will go and give them that dopamine hit, and then along the lines, they're watching the video, and that gives them another dopamine hit. And then food, because there's gonna be food, and basically that is a need. So if you go and meet the needs, then and you go and make it so they feel like they really need it, but they really don't, then people will go flocking to it. And then working with others. So basically, I'm hoping to go and get this idea up, so that way I can go and have others notice this idea, and then other business owners will want to work with me and get that leverage that they want. The ones that are really having a hard time getting their product out. And so I'm thinking on those lines, that's how you gain leverage, and that's how you use psychology on figuring out how to help out the population so other people can, have fulfillment in their lives and be happier, because we humans, we always want to revert back to our old ways. And so to counteract that is to go and put affirmation on something that someone's addicted to, and then have them keep coming back over and over and over and over again, to the point they're seeing that affirmation constantly over and over, and it'll change that mind, pretty much. And then I'm using the 5 senses. So to go and be memorable, what I've noticed that throughout life, we are here to go and experience life by our 5 senses, pretty much. And so if you go and incorporate all 5 senses in whatever you're doing, then you will make a memorable experience. And so the scavenger hunt is to, raise the heart rate, and then have people go out and, experience life by their five senses. And that's how you be memorable. And that is kind of on the ways on how I'm trying to get this second business model up. Just need to save up for it. And then basically I am really trying to introduce a new idea for people and really see that maybe there's another way on how we can go and get people to realize that, right now is the time to go and focus on right at this moment and be happy in this moment than to always go and just be sad and depressed, because in this type of society, there's a lot of very sad, unhappy people. And I think that incorporating psychology, meaning like sugar, and knowing that people feel they need this or that, and getting people to want to go out and all that will really help them, more fulfill life if they go and keep seeing those affirmations, see the videos, and then go and do the scavenger hunt with their friends, and then, get to learn something from someone and all that, not just, on the phone. It's through a letter, a personal letter. Pretty much the way that I wanted for Unicorn Magic, I did want to, if I hired employees, then I would have gone and wrote personal letters of what I've learned, and I would pass down that letter to them, so that way they would learn from me than me just discussing, because I honestly think that letters is a very personal way to go and really know what one is thinking, and to make it feel like a personal connection, because we humans go and connect. That's what we want. We want to connect and all that. And that is what I'm really trying to do. And really putting in a lot of effort to do. And then pretty much the problems that I see are the economy. And so that's really why I'm trying to do this, because I believe that this will get people out more and to spend more and to have other entrepreneurs known. And two is to go and have people know their limiting beliefs. And a lot of people do not know their limiting beliefs. And so I think that this is a good way to go and have people realize their limiting beliefs, is by putting an affirmation that is on something that they're already addicted to. And so it's constantly seen in the brain over and over and over again. And so they don't know it, but it's warping the brain a bit. It's changing that mind over time if they keep buying the vending machine item. And then pretty much it will, another problem I've seen is a lot of unhappiness. And so I think that this would bring in more happiness, because the logo that I came up with has to do something with hope and all that. So all of what I have been trying to go and my message is that I believe that hope is how to solve problems. Honestly, hope is to give people something to hold on to and know that there is a better future out there. So the logo that I chose in my head, it is a sign of hope, and the name of this idea is something that I was made fun of a lot when I was a kid. And what you do when you are made fun of big time, you go and figure out a way to go and make light of something, or you make something powerful. And so the name that I came up with is this has been all over my social media, guys. So on my TikTok, I've been hinting it the entire time. And so you guys probably know, if you've been following me this entire time, on what I want to name this second business model. But I went and used to put this specific phrase on my I don't know, on my social media when I was really young, and I got made fun of for it. And so it's something that I realized is that when you are getting made fun of a lot, like, don't take it personally, and you just make something powerful out of whatever it is, guys. And then so another problem I've seen is sugar. So the way that I think that it can be combated is to, put in the sugar, get, people are already addicted, and then slowly but surely, when this goes and takes off, then I can go and have healthy stuff in there, and people will be more open to it. The entrepreneurs that want to put out healthy snacks. And then my personal opinion, the problem I see is that there's not enough leverage for entrepreneurs, and I believe that is what I'm really trying to do. At least the best that I can, that I firmly believe that I am capable of. And then thinking outside the box. I think that a lot of the time, so there seems to be the problem that a lot of people think inside the box, and people don't want to get outside the box. And so I'm really trying my best to show that thinking outside the box is okay, and you can go and it's okay. You can go and test out your ideas, because that's kind of what I really want to do, is to test out my ideas and to see, are my psychology facts, like, does it make sense? And the way that I think of how society is, can this idea really work on people? And would I get the exact reactions that I have thought of in my head out into the real world? So that is what I have seen a lot of problems, and how I think that I can go and solve them as best I can and all that. And I think it would help me get that the extra income that I want, so I can go travel around the world and learn more about the world, and to go and have people see a different way of thinking.